life can be pretty cool sometimes. While this is not the biggest thrift store haul ever, it's definitely one of the best runs I've had, and that's basically specifically because of one blaster, but we'll get to that one. Yes, these are a thrift store find. You can see the stickers on them, and I have the actual receipt. Yeah, I totally thrifted a Regulator, and as of this recording, the Regulator has barely been out. It's just now hitting August, a little bit into August, and even there are some places in America right now that you can't find the Regulator. It's not in every single Target, Walmart, and Toys R Us right now, and around the world, I don't even know, and yet I've already thrifted one. Now, most likely, this came up from a Target as a return, but still, I mean, honestly, it's a Regulator, but the question is, does it work? Now, before we answer that question, I want to talk about the other things I found, like a blaster I literally reviewed the day before. The day before I thrifted this one, I uploaded the video on the Zenith, a blaster I really, really liked, and it does, in fact, have the scope and everything on it. No batteries in the scope, but I would assume the scope works, and yes, the Zenith does work fine. I've tested it. Just like my other one, though, there's some issues with the AR system, but I've already taken the other one apart to mod it, so these things have ridiculously huge plunger tubes in them, and I have a feeling these will be, once you kind of drill out the air restrictors, which is a lot harder to do than it sounds, these will be absolute monsters, and I'm very much looking forward to that. And now I have a stock one if I want to ever use it, so sweet. And then, of course, I've got a Dual Strike here, which is an older blaster, but we still like it very, very much because, well, it's a Dual Strike. And if you don't know what the Dual Strike is, well, just know that if you take this, and then you take this spring right here, which is a 16 kilogram spring from NERF Turf for the long shot, and you put them together with a little bit of brass, you get literally a 300-something FPS pistol. No joke! So, yeah, we'll keep that as well. Pretty darn good. What did I pass up at the Goodwill? I did pass up a big bad bow, unfortunately, because I didn't really need another one. I also passed up a strong arm for $5, because that's a bit more than I'm willing to pay. There were a lot of the kind of weird, the ring shooter things, the big, huge airfoil ring shooter things. I passed all of those up, unfortunately. And usually my Goodwill is way overpriced. And the big meat of the matter is I bought this complete Regulator for $20 or $19.80, which is a bit much, all things considered, but it's still a brand new blaster, and, well, I want to find out, did I just waste $20, or did I save myself $40? Because I already wanted a Regulator. In fact, I want two for obvious reasons, but I don't have two, so I'm just have to make do with this one. But of course, I just want to find out if this thing works, and I have a extra magazine here. There are darts in this existing magazine, which I assume is going to be no good. And yes, it does have all of the beautiful parts. I'll most likely be giving this stock to Captain Xavier since somebody decided to steal his at a war, and while it is great, I don't really think I want to use it, but if he wants mine, he's welcome to have it. That's revving. Let's put this back together. And I have a feeling it's not going to work with the darts that are already in the magazine. But let's find out. I'm going to switch this to single fire. Yep. Okay. I had a feeling that would happen. Yeah, you can see that dart is just mangled. Whatever. I came prepared. Alright, let's test an actual magazine that I own with actual Blvd long distance darts, because they're what I had close by. And single fire. Oh yeah. Yes! I'm gonna take all this stupid tape off. Ah! I've never actually played with all these attachments. I do have one of these foregrip looking things, which I just got from a video that you will see very soon. It was fan mail. This optic barrel attachment thing is so weird, but it looks rad, so let's put that on. And then, of course, the stock, which can take a magazine if you do it right. I said if you did it right. There we go. Oh, yeah. I call that a victory. See if it will fire any darts out of this at all. Let's take that dart off. It seems like there's still plenty of chances for it to do that. Oh, there we go. Let's do full auto. Oh, no. Yeah. Magazine might be toast. Not a huge loss. It's just a 12-rounder. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, just a little dead of dart. Just a little. That is awesome! The day that I thrifted a regulator when it's buried. Oh, there's the def salvage thing. I was wondering about that. This was salvaged on August 3rd. Interesting, and I wonder why it was salvaged, because well, from what I've seen, it works perfectly fine. It might have just been bad darts. Let's test this magazine, really. I was wondering, that sticker was actually hidden. I was kind of wondering if it came from Target. So when people return items to Target, they typically show up in a Goodwill later on. The problem with that being that sometimes the objects are broken. Like, we picked up a like closet thing for storing our clothes in the garage, and it was broken, and I fixed it, but it was still broken, which was annoying. Oh, I'm so happy. I've actually barely played with a regulator, and yet here I am with my own. I'm very happy. Would I recommend picking one up from Goodwill for $20 if it works? Well, heck, even if it didn't work, as long as the actual worm gear in this belt system isn't broken, then you're totally fine. Because if it's like flywheels don't rev or something like that, if you have the know-how, which I do, I was just going to fix it. The only thing I was worried about was like one of the gearings being broken or something, and even then, it's possible for you to convert it into something else, you know, using some kind of other pusher. Maybe the parts from this one are the same as the one that's in the Hyperfire. Not entirely sure. It does look very similar. But yeah, $20 regulator, and well, I paid 10 bucks for the Zenith and I think 5 for the Dual Strike, so overall, not the most impressive haul ever, but again, thrifting a brand new complete blaster, thank you. Thank you very much, Goodwill. I do appreciate it. Every once in a while you get lucky, and it just happened to be my turn to get lucky. I really like the foregrip on this. The one thing I don't like is that this blaster, what do they expect me to hold it like this? I mean, I could, but it's like there needs to be a grip up here or something. I don't know why it didn't come with a grip. It came with a carry grip, I guess, if you hold on to that, but I don't know. That's kind of weird. Is that really the only... Yeah, I guess that was the only way they were expecting you to grab it, because right up here, it's pretty bad. But, all things considered, that's so nice. I am very, very, very happy. I'm Walcom S7's hands. Thank you very much for watching this video, and look forward to seeing this regulator very soon, because I have plans now that I have one.